In this video, I will share how the power of sound can quickly raise your vibration and expand your consciousness. And at the end of this video, I will share a practice that I do to help me tap into my infinite self, centered in my presence and open to divine guidance. My name is Carolyn Yakopich. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, when we speak, we are creating a signal that is sent out into the quantum field, and the emotion and feelings that we have behind the words that we speak is sending that broadcasted frequency. And once the field receives this information, it sends back a reflection of exactly what we are emitting out. So it is really important to be conscious and be aware of what feelings we have moving through us and how we choose to use our words, what we speak into being, because what we speak is being created. And the level of feeling that we hold behind the words that we speak is really important as well. So when we have a thought and a feeling and we speak it, this creates our state of being. And through our state of being, we are attracting back to us exactly who we are in that moment. And so we have very powerful ways that we can shift our consciousness, raising our frequency, expanding our field so that we can start to gain momentum in alignment with our soul and start attracting things that are fully in alignment with our soul's growth and evolution. And we are here right now at this time on the planet to evolve our soul. It is not everyone that chooses to come to Earth. This is a very special opportunity that we have. And so we are here to assist ourselves in this process, to be the catalyst for our own transformation. And everything that is in our experience is a reflection to help us on this journey so that we can continue to grow, we can continue to evolve and ascend up the spiral of evolution. And so by coming to Earth, we are here in this masterclass learning these great soul lessons. And it is usually through our greatest challenges that we receive the most blessings. So remember, if you are experiencing challenges in life, this is a way through for you. And the only way to the other side is through. Now we can use sound to shift internally when we're not feeling well, and we can also use sound when we're already feeling well to assist in that expansion. Within the Kundalini Yoga system, we talk a lot about mantra and we use mantra. So first of all, I'll explain mantra in itself. Mantra is simply two sounds, ma and trang, mantrang, and it means mind wave. So if you think about a wave is like energy. It's a vibration, it's a frequency, right? So we have the mind's vibration that is being emitted through our sound current, through what we are speaking into being. So even our voice holds a frequency, how we deliver the words that we speak. When we're in an angry state, they come out a certain way. They're intense and they're fiery. When we're calm and peaceful, the words come out in a relaxed manner and create a safe space for everyone else that is in our field. So it's really important that we do this inner work to shift and change our vibration so that we can come into the present moment awareness, into that space of stillness within. And when we are in that space of stillness and in that state of presence, we are being who we truly are. We are being authentic and real in the now present moment, because we are no longer projecting into the future based on our past, and we're not reacting from our past experiences. We are fully here and fully now. There's this beautiful teaching about being on the horizontal line or being on the vertical line. And when we are on this horizontal line of living, we are either in our past or in our future. When we're in the past, we usually start to feel guilt or shame and any of those negative survival emotions that we feel. And when we move into the future and we start projecting into the future based on past fears, we create anxiety about our future, which also holds us in that space of those lower vibrational feelings and emotions, those survival emotions. Now, the moment that we choose to stop that mind chatter, to stop the story, which is his story, the history, which now we are moving into reality. When we stop, we come into the moment and we anchor ourselves here and now. And from this point of now moment, stillness, the 0 point, we can start ascending upward. And we start going up the spiral of evolution. And we can start to see things from a vantage point that is of truth. So we may see old patterns, programs, habits, beliefs, behaviors that we have, and we don't go fully into them. We can feel into the feelings that come through us and move through us around those situations and experiences, yet we can move through them with grace and ease because we choose to be present. And this is exactly what mantra does. It gives us a focal point to be present. So we use this a lot in the Kundalini yoga practice because it keeps our mind focused. And simply meditation is a single pointed focus. And if you think about having a single pointed focus, there's a lot of power in that. It's directed, it's projected in a spot to create, right? So what we focus on expands. And I'm sure you've heard that saying, where attention goes, energy flows, right? So this is an opportunity to use mantra to go inward, to change our vibrational frequency within our body. And as we hear our own voice chanting, this is also creating deep healing within the body with our own resonance that is moving through our body. And it also emits out into our environment. So this is very powerful and it's simple. It's our voice. We have access to it all the time. And so what I want to speak into around the mantra is that this mind's vibration and the creation that we have through the sound current of our voice is moving us into a different state of being, and there is science behind it. We have the upper palate of the mouth with meridian points. There are 84 meridian points on the upper palate of the mouth. 4 behind every tooth, and then there's a U shape that comes from the back to the front, a little bit more away from the teeth, and there are 20 of them there. And so if you think of every time that your tongue hits the upper palate, or you close your mouth and your tongue comes up to the upper palate, you are stimulating and activating these meridian points, which will change through reflex responses in your brain, your psyche, your state of being, and all the energy within your body is shifting, which will then change and move into your aura. It will expand outward, from inward to outward. It'll change your vibrational field. And these particular sound currents that we have received through Kundalini Yoga have been brought to earth through masters, through enlightened beings. And the teaching is that we are not looking outside of ourselves to these masters, to these enlightened beings that have brought through these sounds, these gurus. The teaching is we are the guru. our heart connecting into this space, which creates the most expansive magnetic field that we could ever imagine, is the guru. And guru, what that means, it's basically dark light. Gu is dark, ru is light. So it's the teacher, the divinity, the divine teacher within that takes us from the darkness to the light. And this is how we learn our soul lessons. This is how we navigate and move through life and do our shadow work. We move through the darkness to come into the light. And it's this process where we keep navigating until we get to this point where we are so comfortable holding the embodiment and the frequency of our light that we simply choose to be here. And it is possible for each and every one of us now to be here. There are so many beings on earth who are holding this frequency and this example of pure light consciousness. And it is an opportunity when we see this reflection in others. It is showing us who we are in our true nature, in our true identity, connected to source, connected to God, Goddess, connected to the divine, our own sovereignty, with our hearts fully open, letting go of all fear, letting go of all of the past, coming into this moment and moving forward with the intention of being the lighthouse for others to also change within our field. So it's very powerful work. Simple and powerful sound. So we have these sounds that these beings who were here, who attained a certain level of consciousness, these sounds came out of these beings, and then they were passed down through the lineage. And Kundalini Yoga was here, brought here, specifically to the Western world at the end of the 60s to navigate and to prepare us for the Aquarian age. And we are in it now. And it doesn't just immediately happen for everyone overnight. Some people, yes, they choose to step into it, they're in it, they embody it, and it happens. And we are continuously waking up to higher levels of consciousness. So it's a gradual process for most of us where we keep blossoming a little bit more and a little bit more and opening more and more. And so as Kundalini Yoga prepared us for the Aquarian age, it continues to help us to hold higher frequencies of light within our bodies on the earth, and to fully connect into Mother Earth's energy and to anchor down and root into the earth this energy, so that we are grounded in our bodies and not flying high and simply airy-fairy up there in the whole spiritual realm. You know, it's great to have these spiritual practices and be into this realm of existence. Yet at this time on the planet, it's imperative that we hold the frequency on the earth and anchor it in and ground it in and be here and be accessible to others as the leaders that we are here, the light leaders, the light workers, the way showers, the conscious leaders that we are here to be. And leadership looks like being in your own household, leading your family, leading your community, leading the world. There are all levels, and it begins by leading your own being, your own self back to the light. And from there, everything opens up. And so these sound currents that hold this higher frequency. Seva says hello to everyone with her beautiful frequency. She's a Cornish Rex and she talks a lot. So it's very common and typical that she will come and join for practices with me. So these sound currents were brought here through these higher vibrational beings, and they contain these higher frequency sound codes that when we chant them, they start to activate that divine potential within us. They start to help us to remember our soul fragments into wholeness. So think of that word remember. Remember is a remembrance, and it is also a remembering, putting the pieces back together so that we become whole. We remember our trueness and our greatness fully connected to the divine, to the source of all creation. And so when we chant mantra, we use the sound current to shift our vibration through the power of word, through the power of the meaning of the word, and also through the meridian points on the upper palate of the mouth, which are shifting our vibrational frequency within. It changes our physiology, our psyche, our magnetic field. It works on all levels, and we have access to it all the time. So with that being said, I would like to share a very simple practice from the Kundalini Yoga lineage. And the mantra that we will chant today means true identity or true name. And this is where we are being asked to come back to our true identity. Releasing all other identities, everything we were told to be, and returning to that pure, clean vessel and clear vessel to channel our true identity, which is source, our true identity, which is the divine channel that we are, to emanate the divinity through us, within us, all around us, through our words, through our actions, through our thoughts, through our service, in every moment. And so this mantra holds great power within it. True identity. Now the sounds that we chant are Sat, Nam. Sat is true, truth. Nam, identity, name. Sat, Nam. Truth is my identity. Sat, Nam. Truth is my identity. Sat, Nam. Truth is my identity. So Sat, S-A-T, it sounds like S-U-T, Sat. Nam, N-A-M, Nam. Sat, Nam. Sat, Nam. Sat, Nam. Now how we will chant together will be the Sat is a long sound, so we hold that syllable out. Sat. And then Nam is short. Nam. Sat. Nam. So we'll do that together. Take an inhale. Sat. Nam. And relax. Now we will chant together for 3 minutes. When we practice a meditation or a chant or breath work for 3 minutes, it changes our internal blood chemistry. It strengthens our lungs and it shifts our magnetic field. And so when we chant Sat Nam today, we bring our hands in prayer This is known as Anjali Mudra. So bringing both hands together works on the brain. It's connecting the hemispheres of the brain together. So this brings us naturally into a state of coherence. And as we bring the hands to the heart center, we place the thumbs gently into the chest at the sternum. This stimulates the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve relaxes us. It brings us into that parasympathetic response of rest, digest, relaxation within the body. Now we hold this position. Now I invite you to close your eyes gently. Feel the base of your spine connected to the earth. Now gently engage your lower abdomen, and as you pull it in just slightly, feel your lower back lengthen. Now lift your ribs away from your belly. Lift your chest away from your rib cage. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, down your back. Now allow your chin to come down slightly parallel to the earth, slightly back, to lengthen the back of your neck. Now your eye gaze softly and gently comes up and into your third eye between the brows. This will stimulate your pituitary gland. It also brings a focus point throughout your practice. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head, at the top of your head. And this is our connection to our divinity. Intentionally open this energetic portal to receive your guidance. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. As you hold the posture, relax into your body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Relax deeper into your body. And one more time, inhale. Exhale. Anchor and root yourself through your tailbone even deeper into Mother Earth's energy. Feel your presence. Feel your vibration and your energy. Now through this chant, we call in our highest truth connected to the divine, our divine wisdom, our divine power, and divine grace. We open our hearts to divine love, that we may remember ourselves into wholeness in the light of our truth. And together we chant Sat Nam for 3 minutes. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale to chant Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Inhale. Exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Release your palms into your lap. Allow your breath to regulate. Notice any sensations within and notice your energy. Inhale. Exhale. And bring one quality that you cultivated through this chanting practice into your awareness. Feel the energy and the essence of this quality within you. And bring it with you into this present now moment as you softly and gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for chanting with me today. I'd love to hear how you're feeling, what your experience of this was. So please feel free to comment below. And remember to subscribe and like this video for more content like this. I've been doing these daily videos all of October and have been having a lot of fun doing them. And just tuning into the energy each and every day, and whatever's coming through is what I've been sharing. So it's been a really fun process, and I'm really grateful that you're here with me on this journey. So have a beautiful day or a beautiful evening wherever you are in the world, and I will be back to see you very soon. Sat Nam.